Hello everyone, welcome to DarthSpockReviews. I'm your host, David Gillie, aka DarthSpock, and today I'm going to review Star Trek Into Darkness. Star Trek Into Darkness. This film is a sequel to the 2009 film Star Trek by J.J. Abrams. And what did I think of this movie? It is great. Really is great. Probably the best film I've seen so far this year, and I've seen quite a few good ones. Outdid Iron Man for me. Might get a lot of hate for that, but I've much preferred it to Iron Man 3. So I'm not going to have any spoilers in this bit of the review, but if you wait until the very end, I'm going to have a spoiler section. Why was this film so good? Oh yeah, Chris Pine as Kirk, Zachary Quinto was Spock, Benedict Cumberbatch as John Harrison. They were all great actors. They work really well in this film. They pull off characters so well. We even have the little... It's quite a serious film, so we have this little comedic character, Simon Pegg as Scotty. He has so much more screen time in this one, and he is so funny. It's whenever anything just gets a bit too serious, let's throw in a bit of Scotty and make it all alright. Honestly, the film wouldn't have been the same without him, and if you see the movie, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, there's a lot of mystery surrounding this film. Not a lot was released about it. A lot of the posters, you can say, are slightly spoilers with the Enterprise falling from space. That's the way J.J. Abrams likes to work. He likes to keep as much from us as possible. In my opinion, this film's far more rewatchable than the first Star Trek is. The first Star Trek was a lot you have to pay attention to what's going on. There's a lot of time travel involved. Time travel always makes things confusing. And for some reason, it's not something I can watch at leisure. It's something I've got to sit and I've got to put myself into it. But this one, it's much more of a leisure film because you got more action in it. Yes, you got this story going on, which you can't sit and pay attention to. If you just sit and watch it in the edge time, you can look up for these amazing moments. I would highly recommend seeing this movie. It is fantastic. It relates much more to Star Trek fans than the first one did. I mean, if you've seen previous Star Trek movies, then you will like this movie for loads of reasons. I mean, there's references, the whole feel of it is much more Star Trek-y. But if you're a new fan, if you're not really a fan of the 1960s Star Trek or the movies that followed, or even Next Generation, you will still enjoy it because you got great acting, you got a really good story, and some good action sequences. There's plenty for the new fans and the old fans, which is why this film works so well. The only thing that really annoyed me about it is, well, the whole point of Starfleet is supposed to be loads of systems working together, so they like to throw a few aliens in every now and then. But it's like they would do that by randomly throwing an alien onto the bridge of the Enterprise. It's like they'll ask for some information and turn to this alien who's suddenly there, who we've never seen before. And they'll have there a little bit, and later on, that's another bit of vision, another random bit of alien points. It's like, that's it. We have literally about 3 seconds these little aliens keep popping up for. It's like, well, what's the point? Obviously the point is to try and make it more Star Trek. Throw in the aliens so it looks like we're all working together, but it isn't necessary. And it's really obvious because it stands out. Some may like it, some don't. Personally, I found it a bit annoying. Overall, I will give Star Trek Into Darkness 9 out of 10. Because I believe it is a very, very good film. It just has little bits like the aliens that annoyed me. That will really put this film back for me. But it's still highly recommended. Get yourself out there and watch it. If you haven't already, see the 2009 Star Trek, because that is a great film by itself. It has a lot of flaws, but it's still a great film. Star Trek Into Darkness is better. That's it, hands down. It is the better movie. Well, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe below for more videos, because I'm back now, and hopefully I'll be able to get videos out every week. Follow me on Twitter at DarthSpock. Comment below and let me know what you thought of Star Trek Into Darkness. Do you think it was a good sequel? Okay, time for the spoilers. If you've watched this far on the video, you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the movie and just wanted to know what I thought about it. Now, the big mystery around this film is, who is John Harrison? who was Benedict Cumberbatch playing? There was rumours right back when the film started that he was going to be Khan, and there was a lot of people annoyed that they were just going to be remaking Wrath of Khan. I was quite annoyed when I thought that. Now, the big reveal is, he is Khan. That is it. But it didn't annoy me. I mean, throughout the film you start to work it out. But there's a lot of throwbacks to Wrath of Khan. But it isn't a remake of Wrath of Khan. Wrath of Khan is technically it's a sequel to an episode because he appears in it. He appears in an episode. This is the result of that episode. That's why it worked so well, because the character had already been established. This one they re-established him. It's more like it sets up for another Wrath of Khan. It reintroduces the character and gives them reason to have hatred towards each other. And then there's some, because of the whole time travel thing, you have Leonard Nimoy back in there to warn them about Khan. But because they changed the timeline, all the other films are still relevant. Because this happened, what happened to Leonard Nimoy in the first one happened after all the other movies. So everything that still happened is relevant. So he can give advice on it, that Khan is dangerous. Now I really like that. And we're being a change of timelines, like almost like the roles are reversed, like it's Kirk that dies in the radiation chamber, not Spock. It's Spock that does the Khan, not Kirk. That's why I think this film appeals a lot more to Star Trek fans, because they will appreciate what they were trying to do there. It's like, fans, I think they'll know that they were trying to reference it even if they don't understand. But it's definitely, it didn't annoy me, the fact that he was Khan. They did it really well. Well, that is the main spoiler of the movie.